Hi everybody, thanks for joining us again tonight. I'm Chrissy from Fit2Shine Studio, and we're here to offer you virtual yoga on your Thursday night. Thank you all for joining us. I just wanted to give you some time to find your mats. If you're thinking you're going to spectate tonight, maybe grab a mat and change your mind. Join us today. We're going to start today on the ground in our Shavasana. So finding our way all the way down to the mat. This will give us some time just to get everybody else into the room. Just find your breath. Maybe taking one big exhale. Filling the belly. Filling the chest. Filling the throat. Opening your mouth and letting it all out. Allowing your eyes to close if they haven't already. Finding your breath. Increasing the length of your inhales and your exhales. Taking this time just to breathe. Oftentimes we are faced with terrible situations, causing our minds to race with self-doubt, anger, sadness, confusion. We find ourselves thinking, why me? Or I can't take any more. But what if we shifted our focus? We're in a crazy situation right now in our country. What if we replaced, why is this happening to us? So what is this trying to teach us? Today's class is fun but challenging. I expect you to stumble. And when you do, find your way back to the mat. Find your posture, shift your focus, and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Maybe I need to engage my core a bit. Maybe I need to find a drishti. Or maybe I just need to stop putting so much pressure on myself. What is this pose trying to teach me? Exhale all the air out of your body. Inhaling. Allow your eyes to flutter open. Take your hands and plant them onto the mat, palms facing the mat. Clip your thumbs either underneath your bum or down by your side. Tuck the tailbone and take that lower back to the mat. Engage the core, press the shoulders down. Find your breath. On your next inhale, begin to lift your feet. Exhale as you press your back into the mat. We're just going to hover our feet up a little bit. Keep your head and your shoulders onto the mat. Good. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift your feet. So the lower you lower your feet, the more challenging this is on your core. But if you feel that lower back lifting here, then I want you to lift your feet a little bit higher. Good. Exhale, lower back down. Good. Find your breath. This time use it as we challenge our core. On your next exhale, lift your feet up towards the sky. Good, and we're going to lower them down an inch. An inch more. Another. Slowly lowering until we can feel our belly or our back lifting off the mat and maybe raise it up just an inch. Good. On your inhale, begin to open your feet out to a V. Good. Different ways to do this, right? Your legs can be lifted, or your legs can be hovering. Inhale or exhale, take your feet back together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross ankle over ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale, opposite ankle crosses. Inhale, open. Exhale, ankle over ankle. Open. Opposite ankle crosses. One more time. Inhale, ankle, or, V. Sounds like my class, right? Exhale, ankle over ankle. Inhale out to a V. Exhale, ankles go together, stay lifted. For 3. 1, slowly lower down. And the knees. Plant the feet onto the mat. Take your hands down by your side and begin to tuck your tailbone and press your hips up towards the sky. Finding an easy bridge pose. Pressing the knees towards the front of the room. Pressing the chest towards the back. Releasing the chin away from your chest. Slowly lowering back down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees into your chest and give your body a big hug. But maybe you begin to rock side to side here. Good. And then leave your right knee where it is. Begin to take that left foot towards the front of the room. Leave the left foot hovering. Activate the core, lift the lower belly. Take your hands and grab them around that chin. Good. Begin to lift your chest or your shoulders and your head up off the mat. Good, find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower the head back down. Bring both knees into your chest. Give your body a big hug. Keep the left knee where it is and begin to stretch that right foot towards the front of the room. Leave the right heel hovering up off the mat. So give the body a big hug as you begin to lift your shoulders and your head up off the mat. Press the shoulder blades down, your spine, open up the collarbone here. Activate the core. Slowly lower back down. Shake both knees into your chest. Keep the right knee where it is. Reach the left foot towards the front of the room. Leave that left foot hovering and slowly lift your chest and your shoulders and your head up off the mat. Good. This time, if you want to add on, you can begin to float the fingers towards the front of the room. Good. Finding your breath. Opening up, smiling. It's just yoga. Good. Slowly coming back to center. Giving the body a big hug. And then we're just going to switch sides. Press the right foot towards the front of the room. Wrap the hands around the shin of the left. Good. Slowly lift the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the head up off the mat. Activate the core. Take your fingers towards the front of the room. Open up the chest. Smile. Breathing. Both knees come in, slowly lowering down. Good. We'll add on to this. Good. Right knee is where it is. Left foot is towards the front of the room. Grab your hands around that shin. Slowly lift your shoulders and your head up off the mat. Float the fingers. Good. So take the left knee in and reach the right foot towards the front of the room. Now switch. Still breathing. Continue to switch. Your breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. When you're done, you're done. If you need more, stay here. Do your yoga today. The next time the left knee goes towards the chest, grab both shins, wrap your hands around them, give your body a big hug. Rock side to side. Find your breath. Close your eyes, side of your mat. Stretching out your right side body first. If you feel like that right shoulder is up off of the mat, begin to lift up the left shoulder and slowly shift that left shoulder towards the left side of your mat. So open up your chest a bit here. Feel the air enter and leave that right side body. Allow your eyes to close. Slowly come back to center. Give your body a big hug. Recenter. Begin to take your hands out to that T again. And then shift those knees towards the left side of the mat. Stretching out your right side body, or left side body this time. And the right side of your mat. It would not be a yoga class unless I missed my left and right side. Just trying to make sure you feel like you're at the studio. Slowly come back to center. Give your body a big hug. Maybe take your chin in towards your knees this time and begin to rock forward and back. Forward and back until you can find your way. And from here, just inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands go down to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands go down to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. This time, interlace your fingers. Begin to press your palms up towards the sky. Good, press those shoulders down. Find the lift in your torso. And slowly begin to shift your stretch, your hands towards the right side of the room. Find your breath. Take 3 big, beautiful breaths here. And slowly come back to center. Find length in your torso. Relax those shoulders. Stretch towards the left side of the room. If you choose, you can take your gaze up towards that right arm. Slowly coming back to center. Begin to plant your hands onto the mat in front of you and find your way to a tabletop pose. Good. Allow your knees to separate, hips width distance apart. Your hands are going to plant right underneath of your shoulders. Good. Exhale all the air out of your body. As you begin to inhale, drag your chest towards the front of the room and the tailbone's going to lift. On your exhale, begin to press your shoulder blades up towards the sky. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, find your cat pose. Good. Exhale, find your cow pose. Backwards, right? Inhale, find your cow pose. Exhale, find your cat pose. Good. Let's do this 3 more times, but close your eyes for a moment. Pretend you're alone. And find the movement with your breath. After your 3rd cat-cow, find your way to a neutral spine. Good. Begin to walk your hands forward 1 inch. Curl the toes and you pedal out your feet here. Maybe just shift your hips from side to side. What does your body need? When you're ready, find stillness. Soften your knees. Look forward and then find your way to the top of the mat. Once you get there, find your half lift. Maybe your fingertips go to the shin, crown of the head reaches. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, rise, sweep your arms out, up, overhead, lift up, look up. Palms begin to touch. Hands drag down to heart center and down by your side. Close your eyes for a minute and just find your mat. Find your way onto your mat. Maybe rock side to side onto all four corners of your feet. You rock forward and back, shifting the weight. Good. On your inhale, begin to sweep your arms out, up, and overhead. Lift up, look up. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your high plank pose. Good, we're gonna shift our weight forward here. Drop your knees here if you choose. Curl the toes and begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Good, you ready to move? Palms begin to turn towards the front of the room. Begin to sweep your fingers down and then back towards the back of the room. Palms are gonna be lifting up towards the sky. Fingertips reaching towards the back of the room. Curl the back toes under to lift the back knee up off the mat. Good, begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Adjust your lunge here if you need to. Ain't no shame. Good. Find your breath. Good. Straighten in the front leg. Begin to reach your fingers down towards your mat. Press that right hip towards the back of the room. So we're just going to walk our fingers forward 6 inches. Drag the toes of the left foot. Once you've walked forward enough that your left toes are up off the mat, slowly press that left heel towards the back of the room. Crown of the head begins to reach towards the front of the room. Find your way to your blocks if you have them, or take one hand to heart center. And then the other. Good. You're in your warrior 3. Heck of a good job. Bend in the right knee, slowly come back to your high crescent lunge. Your arms up to frame your ears. Why not drop that back knee down to the mat? Uncurl the toes, straighten in the right leg. Find your half split. Good, find your breath. Allow your belly to rest on your right thigh. Good, maybe you choose to stay here. Maybe you want some blocks, some pillows to find a little bit more length here. Good. Breathing. Bend in the front knees with your arms up to frame your ears. Awesome. Plant your hands to frame the right foot. Curl the back toes under to lift the back knee up off the mat. Set the right foot back to meet the left. Do your vinyasa here. So lower down, chaturanga. Press up, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Take another. I'm tired. I don't usually do this with you guys. Allow the left foot to rise up. Allow the left foot to step through in between your hands. Good. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Good. Press that left hip to the wall behind you. Activate the inner thigh. Find strength. Awesome. Breathing. Pull the back toes under. Begin to reach those palms towards the front of the room, and begin to sweep those palms towards the back of the room. Fingertips reach towards the back of the room. Back toes are under. Begin to lift that knee up off the mat. Sweeping your hands up. Good. Finding your high crescent lunge. Good. Find strength. Straighten the front leg and begin to take your hands to frame the left foot. Begin to walk your fingers forward about 6 inches as your right foot begins to lift. Press that right heel towards the back of your flex in the foot. The right toes are pointed down towards the mat. Your choice, whether you stay here or take a hand to heart center. Maybe another. Crown of the head reaches towards the front. Heel of the right foot reaches towards the back. Bend in the left knee. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Good, back knee drops. Good. Straighten the front leg. Find your half split. Enjoy your rest. Enjoy your stretch. Enjoy your yoga. Bend in the front knee, sweep your arms up to frame your ears. On your inhale. On your exhale, hands begin to frame the left foot. Curl the back toes under to lift the back knee up off the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Your choice whether you want to do a chaturanga here or just go straight to downward facing dog. I choose the easy way. Take 3 big, beautiful breaths here. Separate those feet. Good. And then begin to soften your knees. Look forward. You can step, you can walk, you can float to the top of your mat. Your choice how you get there, but once you get there, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise with your arms out, up, overhead, lift up, look up, allow the palms to touch. Hands drag down to heart center, down by your side. Find your breath. Sink into your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Matt Niper says we need a smaller cup that I'm drinking out of, I guess. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, plant your hands and either step back or float back. Step back to high plank or float back to your chaturanga. 2 different versions here. Good. On your inhale, find your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sometimes that happens without grace. Right foot's gonna rise up. Right foot's gonna step through in between your hands. Drop your back knee down to the mat, sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Good, take a break, straighten that front leg. Find your half split. Find your breath. Bend the knees, sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Palms flip forward, curl the back toes under. Sweep the fingers back, lift the back knee. Good. Find your high crescent lunge, sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Let's play a little different this time. Begin to turn your palms towards the front of the room. Good. Press into that front foot, sweep the fingers towards the back. Reach the crown of the head towards the front, lift the lower belly, press into the right foot, and launch. Warrior 3. Bend the knee. Turn the toes. Stumble. Fall. What is this pose trying to teach me? Bend the knee. Slowly come back to your high crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep your fingers towards the back of the room. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the front leg. Find your half split. Enjoy it for 5 beautiful breaths. On your next inhale, begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. But bend in the front knee. Relax in the shoulders. Relax in the face. Good. Hands begin to frame the left foot, right foot. Curl the back toes under. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Good. Find your chaturanga here if you choose. Pressing up, upward facing dog. Pressing back, downward facing dog. Allow the left foot to rise up. Oh, there's another side. Sorry, another side. Allow the left foot to step through in between your hands. Good. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Find your breath. Open up. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Straighten the front leg. Good. Find your half split. Bend in the front knee. Sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Palms turn forward. Curl the back toes under. Sweep the fingers back. Lift the back knee up off the mat. Good. Press into that front foot. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Inhale. Sweep your fingers towards the back of the room. Press into that left foot and launch up. Warrior three. Bend in the front knee. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Turn the palms. Sweep the fingers back. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Straighten the front leg. Find your half split. Enjoy it. Bend in the front knee. Sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Good. Hands begin to frame the left foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. Coming back to your high plank. Your choice, whether you want to chaturanga here or press straight back to downward facing dog. Find your breath. Drop your knees down to the mat. Sit your bum towards your heels. And take a moment just to find a child's pose or maybe your water. Ooh, good idea. Get closer. For those of you that don't know, this is my sister Missy practicing with you. Hi. And she's out of breath. Good. Find your way to your child's pose. Take a minute just to breathe. Maybe calming the central nervous system by just rocking your forehead side to side on the mat. Some people love this posture. Some prefer no child's pose. There's so many different ways to get here. You can take your knees together and just roll your belly over top your thighs, or make room for our blessings. Open up our knees and allow our belly to rest in between. And slowly relax our head down to the mat. Take one more big, beautiful breath here. When you're ready, and I can't see you, so we'll guess, meet me in downward facing dog. Find your breath. Good, soften your knees. Look forward. You can step, you can walk, you can float to the top of your mat. Once you get there, find your half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Keep your arms out, up, overhead, lift up, look up. Allow your palms to touch. Hands drag down the heart center. And down by your side. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms out, up, overhead. Last time on both sides. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, find your half lift. Exhale, plant your hands and either step or float back to your high plank. Good. You can do another vinyasa here if you choose, or press straight to downward facing dog. Last time on your right side, right foot's gonna rise up. On your inhale. Good. On your exhale, right foot's gonna step through in between your hands. Begin to drop your left knee down to the mat. Uncurl the toes and begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Exhale, find your half split. Straighten in the front leg, shift your hips towards the back of the room. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Turn your palms forward. Curl the back toes under. Sweep the fingers towards the back of the room. Lift the back knee up off the mat. Good. Sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Bend in the front knee. Your choice where your hands go this time, or we're launching into our warrior three. Last one on the right side. Good. Breathing. Bend in the front knee, come back to your high crescent lunge. All right, it's a little tricky. Left fingers are going to turn towards the front of the room. Right fingers are going to turn towards the back of the room. Breathing. My favorite part, you need to turn your palms down towards your mat. The palms are facing the mat. And we're just going to shift our entire torso in the opposite direction. So I will turn towards the lotus ball, and Missy will turn towards the camera. Slowly rotating to warrior two. Find your breath. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find strength. Inhale, length. Exhale, strength. Relaxing in your warrior two. For those that don't know, we have heated yoga on Thursday night, and the heat is on. Finding your warrior two. Breathing. Good. Begin to straighten that front leg. Begin to flip that right palm over, and then begin to reach that right hand towards the front of the room. Drop the right ear down to the mat. Propel the hands down to the inside of the shin or the thigh, and then shift that right cheek towards the back of the mat. Tuck the right cheek under. Good. Bend in the front knee. Reverse your warrior. Bend in the front knee. Flip the palm. Reach the right palm towards the back of the room. Good. Begin to rest that right elbow on your right thigh. When I say rest, I mean more of a hover. Good. So right elbow is on left thigh. And we're going to reach our left hand down and then up to frame your ear. Good. Allow that right elbow to hover a bit more. Slowly begin to reach that right hand towards the wall in front of you. Good. Slowly take that right hand to frame the left, bend in that front knee. Good. Slowly rise up. Flip the palms, warrior two. Good. Hands begin to frame the right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. If you want a vinyasa, okay. Otherwise, downward facing dog. We have one more side. Allow the left foot to rise up. Allow the left foot to step through in between your hands. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Straighten in the front leg, find your half split. Bend the knees, sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Put the palms towards the front of the room, curl the back toes under. Sweep the fingers towards the back of the room. Lift the back knee up off the mat. Inhale, find your high crescent lunge. Sweep those arms up. Good. From here, you choose how you warrior three today. Maybe your toes stay on the mat and you reach and straighten the front leg. Maybe you reach that foot towards the back of the room, fingers towards the front. Hands can go to heart center, blocks, or behind. Your yoga. Good. When you're ready, on your time, bend in the front knee, find your high crescent lunge. Good. You guys are doing awesome. This is the last round. Good. Left fingers are going to go towards the back of the room, and the right fingers are going to go towards the front. Finding the twist. Flip the palms. Missy is going to turn her torso towards the lotus ball. I'm going to turn mine towards the mirror, but we're both turning towards the left side of our mat. Opening up into warrior two. Bend in the knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find strength. Inhale, length. Exhale, strength. Good, inhale, length. This time, settle in, find strength. Open up the chest. Press that left knee away from your big toe. Good, flip the left palm. Reverse your warrior. Coming back, warrior two. Straight in the front leg. Reach those left fingers towards the front of the room. Flip the left palm over. Maybe drop the left ear down to the bicep. Reach some more. Good, slowly rotate your fingers, your hand to the inside of that left thigh. Find your triangle pose. Press the tailbone down towards the mat. Inhale, find warrior two. I'm adding another reverse warrior. Bend in the elbow. Drop the left elbow down to the left thigh. Sweep the right hand down and up to frame your ears, opening up the torso. Good. Hover that left elbow. Reach the left elbow towards me. Good. Begin to reach that left hand to frame your ears. Good. We're going to use our torso, our core, to slowly rise up. Flip the palms, sink in, warrior two. Find your breath. Remember why you came. Hands begin to frame the left foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. If you want a vinyasa, okay. Otherwise, downward facing dog or child's pose. Take a moment and just find a moment. Rest in your child's pose. Great. I can see dirty looks from far away. And right here. Some here. Good. Find your way to your child's pose. When you're ready, press into your hands, curl the toes under, lift the hips up towards the sky, find your downward facing dog. Find your breath. Step both feet to the top of the mat, right foot then left. Inhale, find your half lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold into your legs. Good, separate those feet about a solid mat width distance apart. Good, bend in the knees and begin to sit your bum back down towards your heels. Elbows press in towards your thighs here, opening up to your malasana. Good, find your breath. Find your movement if you choose, maybe rocking side to side. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to play with your crow pose here. Your choice, your time. If this feels awful, grab a block and place it underneath your bum. We're staying here for 10 breaths. See if I can follow on camera. Your choice. Knees can go up towards your armpits. Bend the knees, shift your weight forward. One toe goes up and then the other. Stay here for 10 breaths. Your yoga. Where do you want to be? What is this crazy practice trying to teach you? Plant your palms onto the mat. Take 2 more breaths. Shift your hips up towards the sky, forward fold. Nice wide forward fold. So maybe shift your feet in so that they're about a fist width distance apart. So heel toes feet together, and so they're about a fist width distance apart. Take your fingers, your peace fingers, and wrap them down around the inside of the big toe, underneath the big toe, and then use the thumb to connect them. Both sides. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Good, crown to head reaches. Good, exhale, bend in the knees, fold into the legs. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Relax the head and the neck. Good. Find your breath. Good. Inhale, find length. Good. Clench your hands to your shins. Fingertips go to the shin. Crown of the head reaches. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Clench your hands and step back into your high plank pose. Drop your knees down to the mat. Shift your hips towards your heels and sit your bottom onto your heels, finding a nice, comfortable seat. Shift one cheek to the mat. You're welcome. Feet go out in front of you. And then begin to scoot your bum towards the center of the mat. Take your fingertips towards the front of the room. Open up your thumbs so that your thumbs are turning towards the outside of the room. Open up your chest. Press your shoulder blades down your back. Lift up. Good. Shift back just 1 inch. Good. Your choice whether you want to take your toes and drop your heels or lift your heels up off the mat. Good. Shift back another inch. Your choice whether you want to take your toes and reach those right toes towards the front of the room. Good. Your choice whether you want to take the left too. Shift back another inch. Another. 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 Until you're slowly lowering all the way down to the mat. Begin to reach your fingers towards the back or behind you and your toes towards the front of the room, finding a nice big full body stretch here. Good, breathing. Begin to bring your knees in towards your chest or plant your feet onto the mat, your choice. Give your body a big hug and maybe rock side to side. Let me move my big cup out of the way. Good, plant your feet onto the mat. Begin to reach your fingers down so that you can grab or just graze your heels. Your feet are going to be planted a solid hips width distance apart. Good. No more, no less. Find your breath. Place the palms of your hands down into the mat and begin to press into your hands. Tuck your tailbone under. Belly button goes in towards your spine, up towards your ribs. Activate your core. Lift your hips up towards the sky. From here, you can begin to interlace your hands into a basket underneath of you if you choose. Roll the right shoulder under and then the other. That's the left. Good. Press into your forearms. Press those knees towards the back of the room. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Finding your bridge pose. Feel your torso, belly get big and shrink. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more. Release the basket, unwind, and slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Maybe shift your knees from side to side for a moment. I'll give you 2 more. Your choice where you want to go with this. Your hands can plant down by your side. Feet plant into the mat. Feet are separated, hips width distance apart. Or if you want to do a wheel pose here, your hands are going to go right beside your ears to frame your ears. Your fingertips are going to be facing your shoulders. Your elbows are going to press towards each other. Activate your core. Lift your hips up. Good. From here, you can begin to press into your hands and rise up onto the crown of your head. From here, you can press into your hands and lift your chest up, opening up to a wheel pose or a bridge pose. Your choice, your yoga. Take 3 breaths here. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, bend in the elbows, and slowly lower down. Separate your feet and mats with distance apart and just shift your knees from side to side. Just windshield wipering your feet here. You have one more, but it's your choice where you want to go. If you want another wheel pose, okay. Otherwise, you have bridge and one more option, which would be your restorative bridge. So coming into your knees, or your feet are right underneath your knees. Hands are down by your side. Good. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Now you can take a block and place it right underneath your sacrum. And just be. Maybe stretching out that lower back a bit here. Maybe just breathing. Taking 2 more big, beautiful breaths here. Pressing into the feet, lift the hips up towards the sky. Slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. So you can take your knees in towards your chest and begin to shift your weight from side to side, releasing tension from the lower back. Maybe you want to draw big circles with your knees here. Your choice. Lots of options, right? So big circles. Maybe just opening up the legs, shifting the weight. What feels good to you? If a shoulder stand is in your practice, play. Do you? You can just slowly take your hands out to a T, unless you're playing with shoulder stand and enjoy. Slowly shift your knees towards the left side of the room. Drop your knees towards the left side of your mat and stretch out that right side body. Feel the air enter and leave your right side body. Give me 2 more big breaths here. Make them worth it. And slowly shift back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Recenter the body. Take your hands back out to a T. And then shift those knees towards the right side of the room, stretching out the left side body. If you want a bit more stretch, you can take that gaze to those left fingers. Any pain in the neck, shift your gaze up towards the sky. Just allow your eyes to close here. Slowly shift your knees towards the center. And from here, I want you to find a happy baby. So take your hands, and you can either place them underneath of your thighs and bring your knees into your chest, or take your hands to the inside of your feet, or take your peace fingers around the big toes here. Bring those knees in towards your armpits. Close your eyes for a moment and just smile. Rock side to side, or be still. Take any final stretches that you may need or want to find your way to Shavasana. Allow your eyes to close. Exhale all the air out of your body. Inhale through your belly, your chest, all the way up to your throat. Mouth, let it all go. Inhale through the belly, the chest. Take one more final sip of the throat. Open your mouth and let it all out. One more inhale, belly, chest, throat. Close your eyes. Allow it all to exit. Allow your heels to rest heavy into the mat. Allow your toes to relax out to opposites or to the outsides of the room. Feel the tension release from your shins and your calves. Soften your kneecaps. Relax in your thighs. Feel the tension release from your hips. Feeling your belly rise and fall with each breath. Allowing your core to relax. Feeling your lungs expand and shrink. Massaging your heart. Allowing your heart to relax. Tension releases from your shoulders all the way down to your fingertips as your thumbs begin to open up to the outsides of the room. The next swallow, allow your throat to soften. Teeth separate, lips begin to part, as your tongue begins to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Feeling your jaw relax. And your eyes close and taking that internal gaze to that space right in between your eyebrows. Feeling your face relax. Allowing your whole body to relax. Oftentimes, we are faced with terrible situations, causing our minds to race with self-doubt, anger, sadness, confusion, and fear. We find ourselves thinking, why me? Or I can't take anymore. But what if we shifted our focus? What if we replaced, why is this happening to me, to what is this trying to teach me? Begin to deepen your breathing. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Maybe rolling your ankles and your wrists. If you choose, you can begin to reach your fingers towards the back of the room and your toes towards the front of the room, taking a nice big full body stretch. Maybe you want to shift your hips from side to side, just allowing the stretch to go down the side body. Either plant your feet into the mat, begin to give your body a big hug. Allow your head to rest onto your mat, maybe rock side to side on your tailbone, or shift your knees from side to side. When you're ready, slowly shifting off to whichever side you choose. Taking a minute just to notice. When you're ready, begin to press into your hands and find your way back to a comfortable seat. Once you get there, allow your hands to come to heart center or rest onto your thighs. Put your chin in toward your fingers or your chest and allow your eyes to close. We will always have trials and tribulations in life. We need to take time to acknowledge them and then shift our focus. When we replace, why is this happening to me, to what is this trying to teach me, everything shifts. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.